Today I talk about why caring too much is not a good idea. I've realized that caring too much about too many things doesn't make us better people. Instead, it depletes our limited emotional resources and leaves us exhausted. Learning to care less isn't about being totally cold or indifferent. It is about becoming intentional with your emotional energy so that you can save your emotional resources. This is a practice. Yes, this is a practice of emotional wisdom, recognizing that selective care leads to deeper fulfillment and more insightful and more meaningful impact where it truly depends. The first thing which I also face is that opinion of others. I've observed, including me, that we care too much about the opinion of others. As per evolution, human beings, yes, as per evolution, human beings are social creatures with mind designed to be hypersensitive to what other thinks of us. This made perfect sense in small tribal communities where rejection meant physical danger. Today, however, we live surrounded by thousands of strangers whose opinion have virtually no impact on our actual well-being. Yes, we continue to sacrifice our authentic expression to avoid their judgment. Think about the hobbies you stopped doing or the dreams you quietly gave up. You did this because you were scared people would call you weird, unrealistic, or someone who tries too hard. Also, think about the times you stayed quiet. You had a good conversation. You want to present some idea. You kept it to yourself because you were afraid of looking foolish or upsetting others. Second thing is perfection and control. Yes, this is also a major factor. The human mind loves certainty and perfect reasons. We make detailed plans, try to control things that we simply cannot control. Yes, we cannot simply control everything. We practice conversation in our head before they even happen, try to script in real life. We worry too much about small details that most people won't even notice, chasing perfection in everything we do. This perfectionism keeps us in constant stress because life never goes as exactly as planned. The weather turns bad on your wedding day. Your laptop crashes during an important presentation. Your children grow up with personalities completely different from what you have imagined. These unexpected changes become big sources of frustration and disappointment. We often see them as a failure instead of accepting that life is naturally unpredictable. Yes, life is naturally unpredictable. Caring less about perfect outcomes doesn't mean settling for average or poor result. It means learning to appreciate what actually happens instead of feeling sad about what we hoped for. It means understanding that many of life's best moments were never planned. Like that random conversation that changed how you see things, the wrong turn that led to a beautiful view, the imperfect job that brought you a lifelong friend. When we stop trying to control everything and let go of the need for perfection, we become more open to life as it naturally unfolds. The flexibility helps us become stronger and find real lasting happiness. Third thing is, I have observed, which also I am facing sometimes, past mistakes and regrets. This is also we focus too much. Our minds are very good at replaying past mistakes again and again with strong feeling of embarrassment and regret. That awkward thing we said years ago, the opportunity we missed, the relationship we ruined, or the bad decision that changed our life. These memories keep coming back. They pull us away from the present and trap us in old pain and shame. Instead of living in today, we keep traveling back in time, stuck in the loops of regret. What makes this really harmful is that no matter how much we think about the past, we cannot change it. We cannot change it. The past only lives in our memory. Yet it steals the energy we need for our life right now. Many people carry these regrets like heavy stones. They collect every year until the weight feels too much. We punish ourselves for much longer than anyone else would ever judge us. Careness about past mistake doesn't mean ignoring what we did wrong. It means learning the lesson, fixing things if possible, and then letting go of the painful things. Remember, your past self made those choices with the knowledge, tools, and ability they had at that time. You wouldn't harshly judge a stranger for not knowing something they hadn't learned yet. We should show the same kindness to our old selves. Every mistake is a part of becoming wiser. Yes, each error has helped shape who you are today. When you stop defining yourself by your worst moments, you make room for growth and positive changes. Your past is a teacher, not a life sentence of regret. And the one more thing which affects us, which is status and external validation. From childhood, we are taught to chase external signs of success and worth like gold stars on homework or trophies for doing well. As adult, these turns into promotion, expensive things we buy, likes on social media, and praise for others. We run after these symbols thinking they will finally prove that we are valuable. This chase creates an empty kind of motivation. We work not because we love what we do, but because we want others to see us as successful. We want external validation. We buy bigger houses than we need just to impress guests who hardly ever visit. We choose careers that look good on paper but leave us feeling unhappy inside. We create fake version of ourselves on social media that doesn't match our real life. The sad truth is that external validation never satisfies us for long. The excitement from praise or success lasts only a short time. Happiness is fleeting. A promotion feels great for a week, then it becomes normal. A luxury item feels exciting for a month, then it feels ordinary. This periodic treadmill keeps us running and running and running, but we never reach real lasting happiness. In this process, we lose time, health, and relationship chasing things that can't truly fulfill us. Caringness about status doesn't mean giving up on goals and ambition. It means asking yourself whose idea of success I am following. Yes, it means asking yourself whose idea of success am I following? Is it mine or is it someone else? Does it match what I truly value? It means understanding that the quiet joy of living by your own principles gives deeper and longer lasting happiness that applause from others. The person who feels no need to prove anything to anyone has found real freedom. Yes, and one more topic which make us to care too much is being right and winning argument. Yes, that is important one. Being right and winning arguments. Few things make us more defensive than being told we are wrong. We treat disagreement like a personal attack on who we are. This is why small differences in opinion can quickly turn into big fights that even end relationships. Yes, years of relationship will end. People argue bitterly over politics, how to raise children, or even how to pronounce a word. The need to write becomes especially harmful in close relationship. Partners keep a mental list of each other's mistake to use later during arguments. Family members hold grudges for years over things neither side clearly remembers. Friends slowly drift apart because neither person is willing to admit the other might have a point. The sad part is that winning these fights gives us almost nothing. Even if you prove someone wrong, the victory often feels empty. Yes, the victory often feels empty. They may agree on the surface but secretly feel angry with you. The relationship gets damaged, and that damage is usually much worse than any benefit of being right. Caring less about being right doesn't mean you have to give up your values or beliefs. It means understanding that listening and connecting with other person is more important. Yes, is more important than winning the argument. It means approaching disagreements with curiosity instead of fighting to win. Ask yourself, yes, ask yourself, what can I learn from their point of view? What experiences or fears might be behind their opinion? When being right matters less than staying close, conversations stop being battles and become opportunities to understand each other better. The wisest people know that being proven wrong is actually a gift. It means you know something more accurate than before. The kind of humility opens the door to real growth. Staying rigid and always needing to be correct keep us stuck with limited understanding. Sometimes simply saying you might be right can heal a relationship faster than any clever argument ever could. And the one more point which is come to caring too much is following every trend. Yes, today's world is full of pressure to keep up buying new things and updating everything. New phone models, changing fashion styles, latest home decor, trends, and new values fads appear on the times. Influencers and ads makes us feel like we must get them right away. Suddenly everyone seems to need things like mushroom, coffee, fancy water bottles, or whatever is trending on social media this month. This constant pressure to follow trends creates money problems and mental stress. We throw away perfectly good items just to buy slightly better versions. Think about it. We start complicated routines that may not even fit our real needs or values. What starts as a simple interest turns into an endless race to stay up to date. We spend so much time chasing the new that we forget to enjoy what we have already have. This cycle is based on a wrong idea that newer always means better. And but studies shows that the happiness from buying something new disappears very quickly because happiness is fleeting. The excitement of latest gadget usually fades within a few weeks once it becomes normal. Meanwhile, always chasing the next new things stop us from enjoying the deeper satisfaction that comes from mastering and appreciating what we already own. Caring less about following every trend doesn't mean rejecting new ideas or good quality. It means carefully asking yourself, does this actually improve my life and match my values? Yes, ask yourself, does this actually improve my life and match my value? It means noticing when you want for something comes from clever marketing than from a real need. When you step off this trendmill, you gain the freedom to build a life based on what matters to you personally, not what everyone else is chasing at the moment. This choice saves your money and gives you mental space for the things that truly matters to you. The calm and peace you feel from not following every trend is much better than the short-lived feeling of happiness